Want to better understand the balance between love and law? Who better to teach us than a Utah State Supreme Court judge? Check out this conference sermon by Dallin H. Oaks.
My message is that God's universal and perfect love is shown in all the blessings of His gospel plan, including the fact that His choicest blessings are reserved for those who obey His laws. A youth reacts to parental commands or pressure by declaring, "If you really loved me, you wouldn't force me." Another person says his faith has been destroyed by the suffering God allows to be inflicted on a person or a race, concluding, if there was a God who loved us, He wouldn't let this happen. These persons disbelieve eternal laws, which they consider contrary to their concept of the effect of God's love. Persons who take this position do not understand the nature of God's love or the purpose of His laws and commandments. The love of God is so universal that His perfect plan bestows many gifts on all of His children, even those who disobey His laws. Mortality is one such gift bestowed on all who qualified in the war in heaven. There is a law irrevocably decreed in heaven before the foundations of this world, upon which all blessings are predicated. And when we obtain any blessing from God, it is by obedience to that law upon which it is predicated. If a person understands the teachings of Jesus, he or she cannot reasonably conclude that our loving Heavenly Father or His divine Son believe that their love supersedes their commandments. The effect of God's commandments and laws is not changed to accommodate popular behavior or desires. If anyone thinks that godly or parental love for an individual grants the loved one license to disobey the law, they do not understand either love or law. We must endure the reality that the straying of our loved ones will detract from our happiness, but it should not detract from our love for one another or our patient efforts to be united in understanding God's love and God's laws.
WWDHO, what would Dallin H. Oaks do? He would subscribe to this channel and check out the playlist below to see a lot more epic conference talks.